Well, the capitalism is the only way which still survived. There is no other system in place. But to me, I kept saying that the capitalism that we know, capitalism that we practice all over the world, is a half-done capitalism. It's not a fully developed capitalism. This is a capitalism which has a very strange kind of assumption about human beings. When it comes to business, business is defined as a business to make money. That's the only kind of business today we know within the framework of capitalism. That kind of undermines human being. I would say even insults human being. Human being is much bigger than that. Human being is not an entity which spends his or her lifetime making money. This is too narrow. I know it's important to make money. I'm not undermining that. But human being is capable and is willing to do much more than making money. So that part is completely missing from capitalism. And that's what creating lots of problems within the capitalist system. So I'm suggesting, why don't we add another piece, another kind of business to do good to people. Because we have the urge not only to make money, also urge to do good to people, urge to care for this environment, care for the planet. So why don't we express that through our business enterprises? So this would be a social business to do good to people. It's a non-loss, non-dividend company. So we do this business not to get any profit out of it, personally, but to do good things for people, solve people's problems, all the problems that we see. It could be business to help people getting out of poverty, could be a business like microfinance, could be a business. And it is to help people get out of poverty. Bringing good quality drinking water to people could be a business, a social business, where we help bring good quality drinking water for people. It could be having this children out of the streets. It could be good business not for making money, a social business to help people get out of poverty, out of the streets. It could be getting unemployed people find their own jobs, create their own jobs. This could be something. Healthcare is a good social business. So why don't we create that opportunity in a conceptual framework so that we can express ourselves both ways, making money at the same time using money to solve problems. Why should the state all the time solve the problems? We dump everything on the shoulder of the state. We are human beings, we are citizens, we are capable of doing things, and we can do it in two ways, as a philanthropy or as a social business. And I would argue that the social business dollar is much more powerful than the philanthropy dollar, because philanthropy dollar can be used once. Social business dollar recycles, it continues, and continues to reach and continues to expand, continues to innovate. So that's why young people find it enormously interesting to go into social business. I hope this idea becomes more popular so that we can create a social business, a social stock market, because this stock market is about money. So what about if I want to do good things but through my investment? So I go to the social stock market where all the social businesses will be listed. And I go and support, I go and invest in a company which is helping women get out of the problems that they suffer. Or I can help the poor children get out of malnutrition through the business and so on. So this is the kind of business we have to build. We have to have university departments to creating social MBAs so that they prepare themselves how to run business to do good to people. Once you create the financial platform for the poor people who never had a financial platform, never had an institution for poor people, for financial services. Once you do that, it can be used for many purposes. Like in our case, in Grameen Bank, we have financial service for housing loan so that you build your own house. We have loans for student loans so that you can go for higher education with your own money, taking money from the Grameen Bank, and the children moving up for becoming professional people. And we have loans for beggars so that the beggars can stop begging and start selling things on the street or in the house to house. So you have diverse expressions in that once you have the financial system developed. We have pension fund created by the poor people themselves so that they can build a pension fund for themselves. It's possible. All you need is tiny little savings. And then we introduced the renewable energy, solar home system. So through microfinance, we help the people to set up a solar home system. Today in Bangladesh, through our Gramin Shakti or Gramin Energy, we have nearly 100,000 solar home system. Each month we are adding 4,000 plus solar home system. So this is one of the poorest countries in the world, but we are coming up with solar system established in rural areas, remote areas, so that you can move into renewable energy. And then we are introducing biogas. From biogas, you can do the cooking. You don't have to chop up trees. And from there, you can have the lighting with biogas. And through biogas plants, you can get the slurry and make organic fertilizer. So all this possible once you have the financial system in place. We even brought information technology, mobile phones in the villages, gave loans to the poor women to buy a mobile phone or a handy, so that the village can use this handy that a woman has and get connected, and she has a business going. So today we have 100,000 telephone ladies. We call them telephone ladies. We have 300,000 telephone ladies where they are selling this service. And it's all happened because we have the financial system in place. We could expand information technology. And these telephone ladies soon will become internet ladies, because through mobile phones, through handy, we can bring internet services to the villages too. So these are the multiple uses of financial system. They are all good people. Men, women are good people. We have no problem. But the reason we have focused on women is completely different. Today we have 7.2 million borrowers within Grameen Bank in Bangladesh. 97% of our borrowers are women. When we began 31 years back, we developed a controversy with the conventional banks saying that they are wrong on two counts. They deny loans to the poor people, which is absolutely wrong. And also they are wrong because they don't lend money to women. Because not even 1% of the borrowers of conventional banks happen to be women. So there must be something very discriminatory in the system. So when we began, we wanted to make sure half the borrowers in our work are women, half 50%. It was a difficult thing to do, but we finally implemented it. And then we saw money that went to the family through women brought so much more benefit to the family. The impact in the family is much more positive within the family where the borrower is woman. So we changed our policy. We said, why don't we enter the family through women, because it brings so much more advantage to the family. So gradually we moved in that direction. And today, 97% are women. This is about the impact. Is because they have certain qualities, the women have certain qualities, which helps very well in changing the quality of life of the poor families. That is the advantage. And in many societies like Bangladesh, women were never allowed to come into the participation in taking participation in economic activities, and also playing a role in changing the status of the family. Today, this has allowed them, and they took this very seriously, and we are very happy. Men are happy now. Initially, they were not very happy, but now they are happy because now together they are building up the better life for themselves and for their children. Thank you.